Hi, I'm Savita Newton, the founder of Medicine Without Cruelty and former scientist. I'm speaking up about the urgent need to end animal testing. For decades, science has relied on experiments on animals that are not only cruel, but also outdated and ineffective. Failures of animal testing show how this broken system harms animals and fails patients. The time for us to act is now. Last month, the UK government unveiled a strategy to phase out animal testing, calling it ambitious and transformative. But from where we stand, it's not enough. It's not even close. The plan still allows for animals to be used, aiming only to reduce numbers instead of ending the cruelty outright. It talks about urgency, but delays real actions and avoids committing to a full replacement of animal tests. Here's the reality of that strategy: it's too slow. Major steps don't even start until 2026 to 2027, and there are no legally binding deadlines to finally end animal testing. There is nothing that prevents further delays, and there are lives at stake. Meanwhile, animals continue to suffer. Over 2.6 million experiments were performed on animals in the UK just last year. Every single year of delay means hundreds of thousands more animals are bred only to live in pain and die within laboratories. At this rate, the UK will end animal testing for decades to come. This is unacceptable in a nation of animal lovers, especially when we have human-focused, animal-free alternatives that are ready now. As a scientist and an advocate for animals, I'm frustrated by this lack of urgency. The government's plan uses hopeful words such as accelerating progress, but without immediate action, those words ring hollow. Is harm, delays more suffering for animals and for humans waiting on safe and effective medication. Modern science is already here. We have cutting-edge human-relevant technologies that can replace animal tests. Modern methods such as organ-on-a-chip systems, 3D human tissue models, AI-driven drug safety tests are already available and reliable for humans. Non-animal science is real, effective, and here to stay. It's time to use it. At Medicine Without Cruelty, we refuse to settle for half measures. We have developed a replacement-only position statement to end animal testing for good. Our plan focuses solely on ending animal use, not merely reducing or refining it. It lays out how we need to transition to cruelty-free science right now. And, key points of our position statement include legally binding goals. We need clear timelines and milestones that are set to completely replace animal tests, backed by law, not just promises. We no more open-ended delays. As soon as a validated non-animal method exists for a test, it must replace the animal test. Regulators and labs will be held accountable to adopt these methods. We call for an immediate end to breeding animals for research. Every breeding colony today is fueling the suffering of tomorrow. Shutting off this pipeline of cruelty is an urgent moral imperative. We need clear rehabilitation and rehoming strategy for those animals who have suffered laboratory testing. It should be mandatory that they get to live a life free from experimentation, pain, and fear. Our replacement only proves that a future without animal testing is not some distant dream. It is achievable now, with the scientific innovation and public support that we already have. The only thing that's missing is the political will to act with courage and speed. We're here to provide the vision and the plan. Now we need leaders to step up and implement it. Ending decades of cruel and unnecessary animal testing will take a powerful public push. And here's what you can do right now to make a difference. Please visit our website www.medicinewithoutcruelty.com and download our position statement. It details the issues within the government strategy and outlines our replacement only plan. Please read it, share it, and most importantly, email it to your MP. Urge your Member of Parliament to support an immediate end to animal testing and to adopt the solutions in this position statement. Tell them that we won't accept delays and excuses while millions of animals suffer needlessly. Your voice can hold them accountable. Every person who speaks up brings us one step closer to a world where no animal is tortured in the name of a broken science. Together, we can replace cruel, outdated tests with humane, cutting-edge research that protects humans and animals. This is a fight for compassion, for effective science, and for justice. No more phasing out. It's time to end animal testing now. For public health, for human progress, and for the countless animals, millions of animals that are still suffering in laboratories. The time to act is now. Let's make history and end animal testing once and for all. Thank you.